对努乱个来往，不对晒个水，工作往路为里路路看买，但当可能当对的头走往路为，还不累让白，把对还乱个来往定个。bộ tụi nó riam hẳn khát nó hiểm một giờ, bà sai suy đại qua mi, xì cũng cho lô mai đi khang mà nó hiểm một tiếng cả, lô mai đồng đi to khang mà sai suy giờ, ba tụi cũng cho qua mi, cho giờ tam khôn năng cho bà bố nó, bà xuân nuôi giờ lô mai to hiểm rồi giờ, bà xuân nuôi giờ hàng tôi cái gì cũng cho qua mi này cho giờ bà sinh cái vậy. Hai bò ram ba hai, ba đuôi to riam han khát nó bồ đuôi nó hiểm một cũng, lúa mấy tôi đi khang mà nó hiểm một tiếng cả, ba đuôi cũng bồ hết rồi, tìm làm ba hai, thôi cô.
The story of a big fish and a woman. It is a custom in the Liang Mai community of Manipur to have a fishing occasion once or twice a year in the season of spring, and this is practiced even today. A day before the decided day of occasion, the man folk would go to the forest in search of a tree called Siang Nai, where such trees are cut down to chop off the barks. These barks are collected and home they brought for the next day. The man would dig up the ground in round shapes to pound the collected Siang Nai. The pounded Siang Nai is called the dew. The next day, men and women, young and old alike, with their hentuang, which is a traditional sling bag made of bamboo, would set off for the fishing to the river. As they reach the river, certain circles of people are made in the river to once again pound the dew with kamai, which is the traditional wooden grinders, or with some bigger handler wood stakes to let the slippery syrup of the dew floats and flows in the river. Once this is done, an elder of the village would grant a permission to start the fishing. Till this declaration is uttered, no man bends, for this is a taboo. The legend holds when once a woman, before the declaration from an elder, began fishing. It happened that this woman caught a big fish. This captured the attention of the other villagers. Many at a time came to see the big fish, and lo, the fish slipped back to the river and is gone. The husband of this woman instead threatened her not to come home till the lost fish is found. This is rather odd, for there are such similar fishes in the river. The husband left, so are the people of the village. The woman with a grieved heart still searches for the big fish. Left with no hope, she sat weeping on one of the biggest stones by the bank of the river. Then a python in the guise of a handsome man appeared from nowhere to the woman and inquired her for her being left alone there. She narrated the whole event. The handsome man decided to help her by merely picking one fish after the other, he being a god of the river. The big fish is found, to which the woman agreed to eat. Then The python, in guise of a handsome man, dropped this woman to her house, who on the way insisted on her to marry him, as he helped find the big fish. He instructed her to give the fish to her children and the family. The woman obeyed. She reached the house late at night, dropped the big fish, and hurried for the handsome man. This happened so simple, for the man who helped her is a god, a python in disguise. Now, this legend of the big fish is told even today as an instruction by the elders of the community to follow the norms before a declaration to start fishing is given on every fishing occasion, or not to catch certain fishes before every member do so, for there always has a bad omen. It is also told not to do things in extremes, for everything extreme is bad. The story also pictures the patriarchal or male-dominated society in which the Liangmai community dwelt and still dwell. Stories were made for amusements, for recreation, and more often as cautions for the younger generation. Legends have it that rivers have genders, and accordingly are fishermen and fishing women more attracted.